Here for a lawful purpose. You're not here attending an event.
I'm trying to attend this event. But I am here to attend this event.
My invitation, so you're not an invited guest. So you're not. So you're not here attending.
By the way, I'm not trying to get in. Am I? I was told I was denied access. I'm not trying to get in.
Here attending an event, going to class, working here. You're not here for any other legitimate purpose.
This is not a legitimate purpose to ask questions. I'm not here for a legitimate purpose, asking questions about this award system. All I'm doing here is asking questions. I asked for access. I was denied access in a very bizarre way. I'm not blocking anybody's path to this. So you're going to escort me based upon... No, you're not. You're not going to escort me. This is. You guys realize that you're breaking all sorts of constitutional... Well, I'm not going to move. This is ridiculous. You're going to... I'm now trying to get my property, which are my movies.
We'll give you property.
I want, sir. Now you're taking my property. This is amazing. You're taking my microphone and you're hurting me. Why would I let go of the microphone? Why are you hurting me? This is fantastic. Why are you doing this? Not cooperating doing what? I am here at the Walter Cronkite Award for Journalism Excellence, and I am trying to cover asking questions. Now my wrist is being broken by the security guard, and all I'm trying to do is ask questions of people why they would come to this ceremony to honor Katie Couric for an interview that was not journalism, it was advocacy. This is amazing. This is the country we're now living in. And my wrist is being really hurt dramatically.
Mr. Ziegler, just walk, stop struggling. Say now leave.
I'm not doing anything remotely wrong here. I'm not resisting a damn thing. Go ahead and do whatever you want. I find this absolutely amazing. Yeah. Well, apparently my property.
Let go of it. I'll give it to your
you're taking.
Let go of it. I'll give it to your man.
I'm being now handcuffed for standing on a sidewalk asking questions outside of an award ceremony on journalism excellence. Can't get more irony than this. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. What in the world is going on? This is insane. Why are you doing this? This is ridiculous. I am not going to leave here. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not going to help you out. Because I have done absolutely nothing wrong.
I tell you what, Jason, one of the guests.
This is what it's come to, America. At the Walter Cronkite Award for Excellence in Television and Political Journalism, I'm standing outside asking questions about why we're not allowed to cover the event. It's causing no problems whatsoever. And I have now been handcuffed, roughed up, and prevented from getting to my own property. And now I'm being accosted. So Are you guys proud of this? Are you proud of the journalism that you teach at Annenberg School? You allow only access to this event by people who are approved by the winners? And then you arrest people who ask simple questions? That's what this is about? You've got to be kidding. You guys, how do you sleep at night? It's amazing. This is what journalism has become. This says it all right here. Absolutely amazing. I'm not a protester. That's a lie. I haven't protested anything. That is an absolute lie. I'm not a protester. I've never been as much a journalist as Katie Couric is. And she's allowed in here and I'm not. If she had given me an invitation, I would be allowed in here. This was an invitation, a media-covered event by invitation only, by the winners. I'm not a protester. I'm just as much a journalist as Katie Couric, who's being awarded here while I'm being handcuffed. Doesn't that say it all? At least I'm honest about my perspective. Protester. I'm not being allowed to make a phone call. I'm not allowed access to my own property. I am safely, though, away from people who are entering the event, because I've been pushed back at least 7 feet from where I was previously. So those 7 feet, apparently, the difference between breaking the law and not breaking the law. I was over there, breaking the law. Over here, not breaking the law, apparently. And as you can see, there were a lot of people here that we were blocking the path to the entryway to the event, causing quite a bit of commotion, big problems that we were causing. So this is clearly a situation where justice is in the process of being done on the campus of USC.
Now, I'm being to turn the camera off.
Why are we turning the camera off?
Because I'm asking to. All right, you're on private property, I can do
Off
that.
for honor. So
Please.
private property allows you to force people to turn off cameras?
Yes, you're not an official media.
Oh, we're not an official media.
You can let me talk for a second? Or we can do
We're
this
not
another
an
way.
official media?
We can do this
I'm
another
just trying
way.
to figure out the ground rules.
All right, let me talk.
So we're not an official media.
No, you're not.
I see.
Can I have any credentials here?
What would make us the official media?
I'm going to ask you one more time to let me speak.
All right, go ahead.
You got 2 choices. Let me speak or go to jail now.
I'm happy to hear whatever you have to say.
All right,
sir.
good. We're asking you to leave the property for the
Right.
last time. You and your cameramen are going to leave immediately. We're going to take the handcuffs off of you. We'll escort you off campus. If you come back today, because you violated the area that you're supposed to stay in, if you come back today, you're going to be going to jail, including you 2 gentlemen.
I violated the area.
They seem to understand because they're keeping their mouths shut.
Sir,
When you come back, if
sir,
you do come back,
you're telling me to
the
shut
cameras
my
will be
mouth.
confiscated as well during the arrest. Okay? We don't want that to happen. We don't want any further problem. Okay? That's all we ask. So if you take the handcuffs off, you can leave now. Do you want to do that?
Well, I would like
I'm
the
asking you a
handcuffs.
straight yes or no question. Do you want to leave now?
Look, I don't need the rudeness. You guys have already
Sir, nobody's being rude
me.
except you. Do you want to go to jail or you want to leave?
I don't want to go to jail.
Okay,
You guys are
we're
the
gonna
ones.
take the handcuffs off and we're gonna leave your cameras.
But I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
Except violate our rules.
What was the rule? I want to know what rule.
You had a designated area to stay in and you refused to do that.
Why was I? Wait a minute. Why was I?
I just gave you your
On
answer.
what basis was I in a designated area?
I just gave you your
On
answer.
what basis am I in a designated area? What makes me
Designated areas.
different? What makes me different than anybody else who's walking across this campus?
We designate
What
areas.
makes the difference?
I'm tempted to answer that question. We designate areas for the media, and even though you
Wait,
guys,
oh, wait a minute! I thought 2 minutes ago you said we weren't the media.
Take his cuffs
so
off.
which was it, sir? Are we the media or not? See, you're stuck.
I'm not stuck in
If we're not the
you
media,
want to answer my question?
Okay, let me make it real simple for you. Okay, we're asking you to leave because you were not complying with orders that we've given you. This is private property. We can do that. If you're willing to abide by what we initially said and stay in the area that we have designated, you're fine should you come back. However, if you do not comply with those things, you shall be arrested.
Okay. I understand what you're. I understand what you've told me.
Off of you at this point,
Okay.
you're free to go.
All right.
I mean, do we have an understanding?
I understand what the rules are.
Okay.
I mean, I understand what you think the rules are.
That's all I need to hear.
Okay.
Make sure when he takes this cup off of you, I want you to take this hand and put it on top of your head, okay? And I mean keep it on top of your head.
Can we get the cameras back on? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Can't take pictures of me. If I go down over there, if I leave the property, go down over there, is that fine?
Leave the property and do what?
Turn the cameras back on, yeah, from the street? No. He's going to be putting one of the cars over there, or?
More than likely.
You guys are such a okay.
Such a fraud.
Okay. We're parked in the structure cross over there by the
Okay.
street. So.
And you guys are going to be packing up your gear and putting them in the cars and sit.
Yeah.
and try to get a good...
Maybe get John on the phone and just have that as kind of a side shot. I don't know.
Wow.
I mean, I was not kidding.
Oh, yeah.
It hurt.
Yeah.
Turn your wrist. Oh, wow. They really mangled you up, didn't they?
I wasn't
What's your
kidding.
other
It
wrist?
hurt. The other one wasn't quite as bad, but I mean that really hurt. And this is like 20 minutes after they've taken like 10 minutes after they've taken the cuffs off. Anyway,
Can't hear with that.
that's all right. Let me just.